We was talking before we hit record. The bass players coming out of Chicago
It's it's
and
it's it's
Baltimore the same way.
it's called there's actual word. I don't know if you well you've used like readers per se, but I believe in reading a lot of books for many reasons. But it's a book. It talks about mastery, and they call regions talent. It's called talent hotbeds.
Yeah,
Talent hotbeds, and that means certain regions for many reasons it just produces raw natural talent. And in that way, Chicago is definitely like a Midwest version. Because like on Anthony Brown record, the biggest record I ever did, Varro, who's a Chicago drummer, did that record with us. And then Varro played with me and Justin Savage with CC Winans and Justin Savage. So we all know each other through Titus and um, little Mike Reed, or Mike Reed,
yeah,
big Mike Reed. And Mike Reed did a record with Rodney Jones. God, he was talking about they did Georgia Mass together. So
yeah,
Baltimore and Chicago has always been connected when it came to gospel.
yeah.
Because we started playing really young. So it was like a certain intensity back then and a certain expectation of precision and performance to be a good gospel musician back when we were kids, man. I mean, Lil Rodney was and Mike Reed, they were killing like at 12, 13. No joke. I mean, they were playing better than most men, but they was like 12.
Why?
They was like 12 years old. Yeah, yeah. Rodney Jones is a bass. Now, he's a prodigy. I don't use that word lightly or loosely, but Rodney Jones is a prodigy on that bass. A lot of
Yes,
people don't know because
sir.
Rodney doesn't. Rodney's not like he's not like a social media guy and posting all that kind of stuff. So if you don't know, you're not really gonna know if that makes any sense. That's like Mike Reed. Mike is not that guy either. And then they're not like posters. They're not like social media hype guys. But if you know what's up, you know what's up. I mean, the people that know, we know, you know.
You
So
look at a lot of old New Direction stuff and old Joshua Troop, man,
oh
them
yeah,
was the
Joshua.
guys that was playing on it.
You know your
Yeah.
stuff, Doc.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I grew up falling in love with Maurice Fitzgerald. Anybody know me know I'm the biggest Maurice Fitzgerald fan on the planet. His days with John and with what's that choir he played with? Bishop Trotter. Man,
Yeah,
I
sweet
think
Holy
them some
Spirit,
of the
Bishop Trotter. It's crazy. I was talking about Maurice yesterday. I said I think his three most influential records on the gospel music industry was probably, for me, I would say Larry Charles, Sweet Holy Spirit, John P. Key, um, and I would say probably Marvin Sapp, Not the Time, Not the Place.
yeah.
Those were the records when I mean, he was amazing on all the records he did, but I felt like those records really featured him more so than any other records he played when it comes to gospel because Maurice does a lot of stuff, like